Every single person who said Cleetus McFarland doesn't belong in NASCAR is about to get their answer, and it's coming at one of the toughest tracks on the schedule. Because this weekend isn't normal. Not even close. Cleetus isn't just racing once. He's doing 2 full races in a single day at Rockingham Speedway. First, he jumps into the ARCA race. Then, with barely any time to reset, he climbs into a NASCAR Xfinity-level car for a 250 lap battle. Altogether, that's around 375 laps of high-pressure racing on a track known for chewing up even experienced drivers. And the entire racing world is watching. Now let's be real, the criticism hasn't been quiet. For weeks, social media has been flooded with one question. Does he actually belong here? You've got fans debating it, media personalities questioning it, and even people inside the sport raising eyebrows. A YouTuber, stepping into one of the highest levels of stock car racing? That doesn't sit right with a lot of people. And it's not like the concerns came out of nowhere. His Truck Series debut didn't go the way he wanted. Just a few laps in, it ended in a crash, and when that happens under the spotlight, it sticks. People remember that. But here's where things start to change. Instead of ignoring the noise, Cleetus leaned into it. He openly admitted that he sees everything. That's literally his background. Social media is how he built his entire career. So pretending the criticism doesn't exist? That's not him. He acknowledged the mistakes, said the early crash hit hard, said it messed with him mentally, but he also made it clear he's not stuck in that moment anymore. And then he said something that flipped the whole conversation. He basically called it out straight. Anyone criticizing him would take the exact same opportunity if it landed in their lap. A top-tier team calls you and offers a ride? You're not saying no. And he's right. Opportunities like that don't come around twice. So when NASCAR approved it, he took it. No hesitation, no second guessing. And now? There's no more talking. It's all on him once he hits the track. What a lot of people don't realize yet is that this isn't just a one-off appearance. This is part of a multi-year deal, multiple races per season, over the next couple of years. He's not going anywhere. So how did this even happen? It wasn't random. From what's been shared, people inside a major NASCAR team saw something in him. Not a finished product, but potential. They recognized that with the right coaching, the right data, and the right system, he could actually develop into something more. So they reached out. And Cleetus himself has said it, he knew he needed that help. This wasn't about pretending to be ready. It was about learning fast. From there, everything escalated quickly. Sponsors got involved. A deal came together. And just like that, a YouTube creator was sitting in one of the most respected rides in the sport. But here's the part that matters most, the preparation. Because behind all the headlines and debates, he's been putting in serious work. For months leading up to this weekend, he locked himself into a racing simulator. Every single day, running the same track, same setup, same car, over and over again, trying to find speed, trying to understand the limits. And at first, progress was slow. He hit a wall. Couldn't improve his lap times no matter how hard he pushed. Then came the real breakthrough. He got a full test day with the team at Rockingham. Not just a few laps, we're talking hundreds of laps with a complete professional crew around him. Engineers analyzing data in real time. Adjustments being made constantly. Feedback after every run. That kind of environment changes everything. He said he learned more in that one day than he had in years. And when he went back to the simulator after that, within just a handful of laps, he shattered his previous best time. Something that took months to chase, gone in minutes. That's what proper coaching and real data can do. He also started studying telemetry from faster drivers, seeing exactly where they brake, how they enter corners, where they gain time. It gave him a clear picture of the gap he needed to close. On top of that, he even got time on an advanced motion simulator, the kind used by professional teams to replicate real racing conditions. So yeah, this isn't someone just showing up and hoping for the best. The work is real. But even with all that, the concerns don't completely disappear. Because stepping up this quickly is still risky. Even veteran drivers make mistakes when they move into higher levels. The competition is tighter. The margins are smaller. One small error can take out multiple cars. And he knows that. He's already experienced how bad it feels to make a mistake that affects others on track. That's something drivers carry with them. Which is why his mindset going into this weekend is actually pretty smart. For the ARCA race, he plans to be aggressive. That's where he feels he can really compete, maybe even surprise people. But for the NASCAR race, completely different approach. The goal isn't to win. It's to finish. Stay clean. Stay out of trouble. Learn everything possible. Respect the gap in experience and build from it. No unnecessary risks. No desperate moves. Just controlled, disciplined driving. And there's one more factor working in his favor. He's already locked into the race. No pressure from qualifying. No stress about making the field. Now it's purely about performance. If he brings the car home clean, even with a mid-pack finish, that's a win. That's progress. That's how drivers earn trust at this level. And that can open the door to even bigger opportunities down the road. There's also a personal side to all of this that people don't always see. He's talked about missing someone close to him, someone who would have been part of this moment, someone who would have told him the truth, but still pushed him to take the opportunity anyway. That kind of motivation hits different. At the end of the day, whether you believe in him or not, you can't ignore what's happening here. This isn't just about one driver. It's about a new path into the sport, a different kind of audience being pulled in. People who may have never watched NASCAR before, now paying attention. And that matters. Because once the helmet goes on and the green flag drops, none of the outside noise matters anymore. No comments, no debates, no opinions. Just the track. And now, it's time to see if he can back it all up.